Hello and welcome back to another video on Unpack Technologies. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to adjust the login items on your macOS device. It's a pretty simple process, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so last week I made a video about this same process doing it on Windows. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave that up in the cards and in the description below. And after making that video, I had a bit of interest in it, so I thought I would make it for macOS this time. So hopefully this video will be quite short. It's a pretty simple process here. So all you need to do is, I'm demonstrating this on macOS Ventura today. So what you'll need to do is go down to System Settings. Now, if you're on macOS Monterey, this will look slightly different for you, but you should be able to just search for login items. If you can't find it, you'll have a search bar, so hopefully you can still follow along okay. But on macOS Ventura, when you open System Settings, it goes straight to the Appearance menu. What you need to do is, on the left-hand side, go to General. And then once you click General, you need to go to Login Items, which is under AirDrop and Handoff. So if we click Login Items here, you'll see that this menu appears. So what we've got here is the top part is the apps that are open at login. So these are the apps that will open as soon as you log into your computer. And then under that, we've got apps that are allowed to run in the background. So I'll run you through these quickly. So we'll start with the open at login. So these apps will automatically open when you log in. So there's some that are already set up here. So you can see I've got Google Chrome, Logitech Options Plus, and Spotify all opening at login on this computer. Now that could be beneficial if I want to have those apps easily accessible at the start, or it could be slowing my computer down. So let's just say I don't need Spotify to open at login. All I'll do is click on the app and click the minus button down here, and that will remove it from my login items. Same with Google Chrome. Google Chrome is known to take up a lot of RAM and a lot of system resources. So if you don't need that to be opening up at login, you can just click the minus button and remove it. And you'll see that that could potentially speed up the boot up process of your Mac, especially for some older machines which might struggle. You might not see as much of a difference on Apple Silicon Macs, but on the older machines, you definitely might notice it. Likewise, if you want to add an app to make it quicker for you when you boot up your computer to get straight into it, all you need to do is click the plus button here. So it's next to the minus button. Click the plus button, and then you'll be listed with your application. So you can find the application anywhere on your computer. Usually they'll be located in the applications folder, so you can click that. And then you can choose any app that you want to open at login. So maybe I want to open Discord at login. I can click that and click open, and that will open at login on my computer. If I want to do that again, I might want to open, let's just say Visual Studio Code. Open that, and that will now open at the login on my computer. So that's essentially how to adjust the open at login apps. That's very simple. And I'll also just quickly run through this other menu here, which is in the same sub-menu of login items, and that's allow in the background. So it says here, applications add background items to perform tasks when the application isn't open, such as checking for software updates or syncing data. Turning off a background item may prevent these tasks from being completed. So essentially, all these apps might have things that run in the background, like updaters or things like that. And turning that off might remove that from happening. So it might help to speed up your computer, but it also might mean the application is a bit out of date or whatever, and you have to manually check for those when the app's open. So this is quite handy because it actually shows, say, for example, Adobe Creative Cloud has 3 different items about it, but only one item affects all users. So I'd assume that one item maybe is a system updater, and those 3 items could be more user specific. Google has 1 item there. Google Update has 3 items, but only one affects all users. So you can see you can read through all the different apps, and these are the different apps that are affecting my computer in the background. So I might not want Logitech Options or Options Plus to be running in the background. Now, when you try to flick one off, it will ask for an administrator password. So you can just enter that in and click OK to turn that off, because it might be blocked for an administrator for some of these apps. I might not want Google Updater on and things like that. But then I can leave these other ones on, and hopefully that would help to speed up the computer a little bit and use a little bit less background resources. Now, for this menu, you can't manually add apps that you want, so it's only the ones that are specifically listed here that have forced the computer to run stuff in the background that you can adjust. You can't have a plus button and add extra apps. So yeah, that's the very quick run through of how to adjust the login items and background applications on your macOS device. As I mentioned, it's super simple and very straightforward to change, and hopefully quite understandable. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful, giving you a good idea on how to adjust these login apps and background applications as well. Let me know in the comments below if there's any video suggestions you have for me that you want to see on this channel, because I'm more than happy to make those if you would like to see them. Thanks for watching this video on Unpacked Technologies. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.